There were 11 battleships in the queue right there. Like, I fucking got insta-queued. Like, I entered the queue and I went to hit record and I was in the queue. So, anyway, we ended up not getting that many, and there's actually surprisingly not much in the way of secondary spam. That Amalfi is going to be really problem to deal with, though. But we also have a Talon, so that's going to help us out, or more specifically me. Lightning Oland for destroyers, a Salmon for submarines. No carriers, obviously, because they're banned. But really, the biggest threat is just the Amalfi and then those two destroyers. The Salmon, I'm not too worried about. I mean, it's obviously a threat that needs to be accounted for, but at least at this stage, I'm not too worried about it. So, honestly, what I'm probably going to do is... Where's this Benson going? Depending on where this Benson goes, if he goes to A, I'm going to go to B, and then vice versa. And the reason for that is just because we, in theory, will be able to support each other, obviously, because we're in line each other's line of sights and line of fire. But above that, it means that if either of us face checks one of these destroyers, we can just instantly smoke up, and then the other will still be able to spot for him. So if the other destroyer shoots, like let's say I face check that lightning, right? And this Benson is right over here on this island, or is like in this general area. If I have to smoke up like over here, and the lightning is like over on this edge of the cap shooting, I can smoke up, and because that guy shot, this Benson would be able to spot him. And then the same obviously also applies, like if he's right here and our Benson smokes up and I'm over here, I can spot that lightning as well. So that's the idea. And that's something that you really do need to kind of watch for in your initial deployments, is just possibly ways that you could support your teammates via spotting or vice versa. Because as long as that enemy destroyer dies, it doesn't matter if this Benson or I get most of the damage or the kill. What matters more is just that he died. Here we go. And here is exactly what I was talking about. And he's just going to counter by popping his own smoke, which, fair play to him. Gonna throw up our Hydro just in case. Those are North Carolina planes. There's the Amalfi over there. That Benson's actually potentially about to be in a world of pain, because he's stuck bowing with the Amalfi there, which is suboptimal, as they say. They're gonna get A here. We're just gonna have to let them have it for right now. Those are lightning torpedoes right there, so it looks like they have something else out here as well. Because those are the lightning torpedoes that just went by right there. And there's Oland torps. So I'm just gonna back in here. We have our smoke ready to go now. And we also have this North Carolina right here who can spot for us. There's the Salmon over there. Our Talon is just sending it. And he's just sending it in a cruiser that doesn't have torpedoes, by the way. That is not how you play the game, sir. And this fucking Brandenburg's about to get rammed by the fucking Champagne. And this Amalfi is going to be really problematic to deal with unless like one of these battleships can get a shot on him. But our Brandenburg just kind of like fucking walked right into a crossfire, which is suboptimal. And yeah, you can see the result of that. There goes the Brandenburg. There's Ullend torpedoes. Those destroyers are actually wolf packing pretty effectively. Because, like I was talking about earlier, unless they're like right next to each other, then it's a little bit of less ideal, but it's they're using the same idea that I talked about earlier, which is if one of them face checks a destroyer, it can smoke up while the other is still able to spot for it. That's the principle that they're using here. And that's why I'm not really effectively able to go after them. There's the Ullend. Oh, there goes the lightning as well. That actually works pretty nicely. And this Benson might be able to depth charge the salmon. If he can at very least get that salmon down, that would be very good. And he does. Get another fire. On. No, god damn it. Okay. That kind of high key sucks. That guy is so fucking low. It's gonna be our North Carolina to deal with the Amalfi. And I have to make sure I don't fucking int into a shit ton of Ullend torpedoes. I think this guy's just gonna launch our torpedoes out like that. We really need this Ullend killed before anything else. Amalfi is walking. And as long as this North Carolina can dev strike that Amalfi, I should be able to... I can definitely deal with the Ullend, and I should be able to deal with the North Carolina as well. And Amalfi actually ate a bunch of salmon torps, it looks like. This North Carolina needs to be careful about the other North Carolina coming out like that, though. No dice on those. That is unfortunate. But we are going to be able to... should be able to pretty effectively come after this Ullend right here. Although this North Carolina is about to get gimmicked. Although he is being unspotted right now. Well, okay. There goes the Ullend. So as long as this North Carolina can at very least trade with that Amalfi, he'll be good. Let's see what our North Carolina's got. 7,000, 6,000. Secondaries are tearing into him. There goes the Amalfi torpedoes, and the North Carolina lives. Is he going to hit his heel? Hello? Heal? DCP? Something? Heal that, please? Imagine? Hello? Is he literally not going to press his heel? He shot HE right there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I see how that is. And he's still not going to press his heel, by the way. Is that good? Oh, Jesus, fuck it. And that was was that another HE North Carolina? I think it was. This North Carolina's just gonna have to walk into B. That's his only option. I mean, he has to kill one or both of us right now, but that North Carolina at the same time does have to stem the bleeding somehow. So he's going to have to go into B. These torpedoes are not going to hit, which is a little unfortunate, but oh well. All I have to do now is just fucking harass this guy. And it doesn't matter what he does, as long as neither of us die, or at very least as long as at least one of us lives, we've pretty much won this game, because either one of us will be able to always out-rotate that North Carolina. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to require that North Carolina to invest as much time as possible into actually being able to take that cap. Just deny him, reset him, harass him with torpedoes as much as possible. Such hits. I'm gonna go back towards this island. Predict he's gonna turn around like that. No, he's just gonna slow down. Yep, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. He is, in fact, going to accelerate now. Shoot at him, he's gonna leave the cap. So he's gonna step right into C. His ass is about to get shotgunned by a submarine. Just gonna pop this island right there. Spam more torpedoes down. Our submarine might actually... Is he about to fucking int and just surface in front of the dam? In front of the damn North Carolina? He might be. Gonna try and avoid our last known position marker. Just keep this guy reset over and over and over again. Just gonna keep playing this game. His guns aren't turned this way. Or dark. Bruh. This fucking poor North Carolina. I'm just gonna see how many base defenses I can get off of this guy. Just gonna pop torpedoes off. And he's gonna accelerate. I'm just going to let him cap this. I'm gonna let him get down to like 10 seconds. And accelerate. And he is not happy with me right now. As you probably saw from his little comment. Fucking Cossack and the 7 smokes Lamau. Get dunked on, nerd. And he's just gonna end his suffering. Can't say I blame him. You can get mad at me for playing with my food if you want, but that was pretty funny. Just a little parting gift. Let's see if he likes them. Nice little last touch of damage there. 39 defended, by the way. That Poor North Carolina, man. Imagine, imagine being that guy, and you're just getting reset over and over and over and over again. Poor man. He didn't even save his star either. Oh well, sucks to be him. So, that was another short little game. Uh, like, I really don't feel like playing more ranked after that, if I'm being honest. Not because anything bad happened this game, but it's just I'm dreading getting the fucking Zeton, Tirpitz, Bismarcks, Massachusetts, fucking Chapayevs, all this shit that I don't want to deal with. That's ranked is full of, which is just secondary spam and people pressing W, which is not really what happened. Well, it is what happened this game. I mean, our fucking the fucking Talon Brandenburg fucking killed themselves on purpose, and the North Carolina didn't really kill himself. Well, actually, I'm going to take that back. He did kill himself. He had a heal on 500 health, and he never used it. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, I cannot imagine what was going through that guy's head. But anyway, I've bitched about that enough, so that is going to be it for today, and I will see you tomorrow.